Archbishop Sentamu came to John Godber and I, my husband, and asked us if we'd like to be involved with launching the Spotlight programme at school, which enables the gifted and talented students there to have a taste of real theatre and working with professionals and just working on a different level to what they normally work at.
This is their story.
Where our school is, in all intents and purposes, it doesn't look like the nicest of areas, and I think a lot of people make a lot of judgments about the kids inside of the school based on the area that it's in. But those perceptions that they make could not be further from the truth. Our kids are passionate and talented, and they have a real thirst to prove themselves and to succeed.
Choose me for adopting it! Choose me for adopting it! Choose me for a job!
I got an email from Gary Hammond, who was in a band called the Hope People, and he said, look, I don't know if you know this story about 8 men from Hull who went to fight in the Spanish Civil War. I said, no, I didn't. I'm very busy, but I know somebody who might be interested. So I handed it to Jane.
It was serendipity really, because Gary Hammond, who's the percussionist with the Beautiful South, he had come to us with an idea for a story about 8 men from Hull who went to fight in the Spanish Civil War. And he was looking to raise the profile because he's seeking to help the International Brigade's Memorial Trust in Hull build a statue in their memory.
And Jane immediately went, this is what we could do. So she married the idea of the 8 men that went to Hull into here, and this is where the play's just come.
2, 3.
Grenade practice! Guns ready! Throw!
Jane mentioned that she'd been approached by Gary Hammond from the Beautiful South to write a play about 8 men from Hull who went off to fight in the Spanish Civil War. And she said what an amazing chance we would have to marry the two together, and for our students to be able to perform her play as a launch for the scholarship project and also to launch the story as well. And so Ocho was born, really.
We present Ocho!
So raise the banner high for the man who went to Spain, who fought that bloody Franco without fear.
I went along to one of the meetings and met some of the families of the men who'd been to fight, and they told me some fascinating stories about their lives here before they went, and that's what intrigued me really, because I thought this is more a story about the women and the wives and the mothers and the daughters as much as it is about the men, because how did they feel about them going? So I've set part of it in Hull because of that, and I also wanted it to be these young people in the city that they live in, and I wanted to celebrate that. I wanted to celebrate the culture of the city, the history of the city, and the area that they know.
Hot, nasty, unusual for us.
I mean, I've worked with kids quite a lot, but this group is really special.
Remember that you're mine, sweetheart.
The relationship we've had with the families and the historians that have come in, you know, they're not just reading a script that's being put in front of them. They've been part of it, you know, part of it from the start. They've really engaged with it all. They've met the families, which is just phenomenal to sort of. I think they all realise that they're telling other people's lives to their faces, you know, to their families' faces, which is just, yeah, really special. And the kids get that, they really do.
Read all about it. Read all about it. Hull welcomes back hero from the war in Spain.
Our ideas got bigger and bigger and bigger, and we realised that we were going to need a little bit of help to do it. So we reached out into the local community, and we were lucky enough to have schools get involved, and then Neil Hudgell expressed her wishes to join us on the project. And she's been amazing. She's been into rehearsal, she's met with the kids, she's really been involved throughout the whole process, which is so lovely that she's invested so much of herself into the project.
So we said, what if we did it in the school, and then what if we took it to Beverley, to the theatre there? What if we took it to Howden? And then between us we said, what if we took it to Spain?
It's very challenging. They're on stage all the time. They can't not focus on what's going on. If you see somebody twitching or scratching their face or anything, it distracts. So they've had to learn to have that focus and discipline, and they're very exposed.
No, you're right, Daisy. He didn't. Oh, it's a shame that.
Shut up, you silly cow. Ooh. Got a mouth with her, hasn't she? Common as muck.
Jane's been really good to work with, so we knew that if we powered through, this would come out at the end of it.
but they have wanted to learn and improve every week, and I can be quite tough on them. I treat them like I would actors. They're fantastic at their commitment, at working as a team, at all the physical stuff we put in, and they're just getting better and better all the time and more confident.
So I've got connections in Barcelona with the Institute of Arts in Sitges, a big actor training centre. And they said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's bring these kids who are doing this play in Hull.
From our city.
Our never dull city.
Our crap city.
Our fishy smelling, ships up street city.
That, you know, some of them have never been on a plane, some of them have never really been out of Hull, so this is amazing for them. An amazing opportunity to tour in the East Riding and to go abroad and take it.
I can't
Very
wait.
excited.
I'm so ready.
Loving it. I'm going to probably burn in the sun, but oh well.
And if even one of them leaves this project and has the confidence and the ambition and the drive to think, I can do this, and to give it a go, then to me that'll just make everything completely worthwhile.